Uh,
We broadcasting from DC. Like and subscribe if you really trying to see me. Oh, what a feeling, talking sports like religion, no cap over here, man. It's all about business. Share the content, jump in the comments. Let's get it cracking. What a freaking football game. A tale of two halves for sure. First quarter, it looked crazy, Philly putting up 21 in the first quarter. It was wild. I mean, the energy was there. Saquon started it off. Then A.J. Brown got a touchdown pass. And then, man, shout out to my Washington Commanders, man. Against a division foe, team, hottest team in the league, winners of 10 straight, defense ranked number 1, offense is moving the ball and putting up points. I mean, virtually everyone picked the Eagles to win, and it looked like the pick was right. Jalen Hurts get hurt early in that game. Yes, it changed the dynamic of their, let's say, offense, so to speak, right? Kenny Pickett is not Jalen Hurts, but he didn't play horrible. He made plays when needed. He threw the ball pretty good, Home field advantage. I mentioned that in my video, that the Commanders have to exercise, the crowd have to exercise a home field advantage. And you couldn't tell early on, but then again, you could, because even when they were down 21-7, the crowd still was involved and up for that game. The Commanders are 6-2 at the crib. They have protected home field for the most part. And you gotta give your hats off, man, forget it. It ain't even a question. To the Rookie of the Year, Jayden Daniels, 5 touchdown passes. What's crazy about this is the Commanders turned the ball over 5 times and still put up 36 points and still got the victory. You can make a big deal about Jalen Hurts getting hurt and this, that, and the third. Hey, the Eagles still put up 33 points. Devontae Smith catches that pass from Kenny Pickett. The game is over. Y'all stopped Jayden Daniels on the 4th and 11, scrambled out of his mind with it and ended up running for 29 yards. You win the game. The Commanders still put up 36 points after 5 turnovers on arguably the best defense in football. Let's make that clear, right? Jayden Daniels, 5 touchdown passes, 2 interceptions, 24 for 39, 258 yards passing, right? Saquon had 150, 29 carries. Crazy thing is he had 100 in the first quarter. Commanders buckled down and shut that man down. Frankie Louva and Bobby Wagner collided on Jalen Hurts, man. Jalen Hurts did get up pretty woozy, man, and try to convince the ref that he was good to go. The neurologist on the sideline said, nah, you're going to have to sit this one out. A.J. Brown, 8 catches for 97 yards, 1 touchdown pass. Zacchaeus, man, 2 touchdown catches, 5 receptions for 70. Terry gets in the end zone again. Marshall Lattimore, I like Marshall Lattimore, man. It's crazy because he has hamstring issues. And I think out of, they had, 3 pass interferences, I feel like one of them could have went either way. But obviously they give the offensive player the benefit of doubt every time, even though AJ was actually pulling down on Marshawn, and that's what made Marshawn do what he did. But at the same time, I like the aggressive nature, being the corner and playing as aggressive as he played. You're going to give up some catches, but for the most part, he was phenomenal. You could see what Joe Witt wanted to draw up. now that he has Marshawn out there. And I hope Marshawn is all right, and hopefully he can get back out there because we're going to definitely need his presence. Eagles total yards 338 to the Commanders 365. The Eagles won the time of possession by almost 13 minutes. 2 turnovers for the Eagles. Like I said, 5 for the Commanders. 20 first downs for the Eagles. 23 first downs for the Commanders. Man, Jayden Daniels making play after play after play. Bend but don't break type of defense. Like I said, they bottled up Saquon Barkley in the second half of that game. Jayden, I don't care what's going on. He only was sacked once. He had 9 carries for 81 yards. Brian Robinson fumbled the ball twice. Jayden threw 2 picks. And De'Ami Brown coughed one up, And like I said, five turnovers. Kenny Pickett threw a pick. Frankie Louvu again out there on the prowl. He dropped one last week. He wasn't having it this week. He caught that interception for sure. But back to Jayden Daniels, man. He never seems rattled. He never is rattled. But this is what I seen when he was at LSU, and this was one of the reasons why I was so high on him coming out of LSU, solely because of the demeanor, the cool, calm, collective demeanor. In big games, he make big-time plays. He make great decisions with the football for the most part, and you never feel like LSU was out of the game when they were playing in the SEC against teams and looking like that the game was going to be lopsided. And it's the same way here in the National Football League. The Commanders are never out of a game. They are always within striking distance as long as JD5 is behind center. And everyone on this team is some dog-ass competitors, man. They fight. They scrappy, they aggressive, they flying around, they hitting, they making plays, man. They are making plays. St. Juice got in there, I was pretty nervous, but St. Juice made a great tackle that pretty much, if he didn't tackle A.J. Brown, kind of like a shoestring tackle, A.J. Brown sprinting in the end zone, and this game is over with. But other than that, put pressure on Philly. Sacked Kenny Pickett 3 times. Saquon even got sacked on an attempted pass, faking like he was going to run, but then try to throw it, Jalen Hurts, man, he was rolling early, 41 yards on the ground. You could see that the momentum was definitely on Philly's side up until he got hurt. McLaurin, 5 catches for 60 yards. De'Ami Brown had 56 yards. Brian Robinson got in the mix. I mean, everybody got some type of catch, something. But Brian Robinson, like I said, 2 fumbles, 10 for 24. He had 10 carries for 24 yards. We couldn't muster up nothing in the rush game other than Jayden Daniels using his legs and making big plays. What a timely throw to Terry McLaurin on the blitz in the empty set. Through the fade. Terry McLaurin is one of the best tracking the ball type of receivers in the game. He just seems to come down with amazing catches almost every week. And I feel good for Terry. Terry deserves it considering he's been with this franchise since he started his career, and he has played with multiple quarterbacks, and it's obvious that he found this guy at the quarterback position. The Commanders put up 22 points in the fourth quarter, man. 22. They only gave up 12 points, all field goals, in the second half, Like I said, the defense was flying around. Bobby Wagner was getting to it, man. Bobby Wagner was getting to it. 9 total tackles, 8 solo. Bobby was getting to it. We had a couple tackles for loss. Good effort by Newton, Jajon Newton, and Frankie Louvu, getting back there and the Commanders are 10-5, the best record they have had this far in the season since 1991. We put up a total of 432 points for the season so far. That's amongst one of the best in the game. But they also have given up a lot of points. But at the same time, the Commanders well-deserving win. One win and we in. You know, it's a matter of the 7th or the 6th seed. I would definitely be rocking and rolling come Sunday night. We all know that the game got flexed with the Falcons for Sunday Night Football, rightfully so. Kirk Cousins is on the bench. Michael Penix made his debut yesterday, played well, threw a pick, but it wasn't really his fault, but he looked sharp. I expect this to be a great game, and hopefully my Commanders call out the all-black unis, because your boy will be rocking the all-black as well. What are you guys' thoughts and comments on this win for the Washington Commanders? You have to think this team was 4-13 last year with the number 2 overall pick. They brought in Adam Peters, the general manager, Magic Johnson and Josh Hurst and Bob Myers and all of the owners got Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn assembled his roster. Cliff Kingsbury, you must give a shout out to Cliff Kingsbury. Some of those design plays, little trickeries that got Jamison Crowder, who showed his tail as well, 2 touchdown passes. When you look at that replay, it looked like they were going to do a swing route, the way they set up, like the receivers were blocking. And the Eagles jumped it because they just knew it was coming. And Jamison Crowder slid right behind the defense for the touchdown. And almost a similar play on the game-winning touchdown with 6 seconds left. I mean, like I said, Jayden understands football. He prepares, he studies. He understood what the situation called for. And I'm just glad he made the right decision and the Commanders roll, man. I think that's a 3-game win streak since we went on our 3-game slide. Let's just keep it rolling. Playoffs, here we come. You already know who it is. It's your boy, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion. And I'm out. Till the next time.